welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Broncos' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So USF's offense has the ball first today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Makes a move. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Broncos offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Working that left side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. It was quite a start for Spencer Danielson in his first full season as head coach at Boise State. 12 wins and a trip to the college football playoff.
And you could see him growing as a coach, and, man, the players loved him. Obviously, Ashton Jeanty has gone from that dynamite team, but a lot of pieces back in place. I feel like this is a team, Jesse, that we're going to see in this spot a lot more.
Yeah, I agree, David. I think there's a lot of people out there that just think it was all Ashton Jeanty, but you're right. They have a lot of NFL talent returning at other spots, so I still expect this team to be successful.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Running into the open space. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown will throw it. Finds his big tight end.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Escapes the sack. The Bulls will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Riley. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Broncos will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Got a man. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Makes the catch. It's Singleton. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Brown wants to pass. Got a man. It's Nimrod. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Buys a little extra time. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the 1st quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in the less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. On the run, it's Norton. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brown will throw it quickly to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Bulls in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And just too much on that pass, too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. A run for the quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just going to keep it after the snap.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit you.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, South Florida.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 7 over Ohio.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Sherrod. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. They'll leave it with him. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Riley. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
They'll move the tight end. In the gun end, looking to throw on third down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Broncos line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Bulls will hustle to the line. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll run the option. Shakes off the defender. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Punt is in the air. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Runs through a tackle. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The kick is on its way. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Nimrod. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Trying play action. Here comes the heat. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. The option look. Now the toss. Gets it past the marker. Turning it on. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open, nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly, nice accurate pitch out in front of him, easy catch, and then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitch man, picking up a massive gain for this offense.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wagner. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Boise State.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. It's complete to the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. He leaves it with his back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Brown wants to pass. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Right down the boulevard. And now they regain the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. Breaks into the open. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Takes a hit as he fires. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got his man quickly. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll send the back in motion. Brown will throw it. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Norton.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
The Bulls will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Ford. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Makes the grab. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. to the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls want to move quickly. From the gun, the ground game. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bulls will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in at the 40. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Fires to the big fella.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Wants to keep it in the air. The quick out. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Broncos are on the move. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown Broncos! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Got it behind the line. It's Sullivan. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. He'll keep it himself. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. To the air on first down. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down.
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marshall. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. Brings up second down.
We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down.
And that's the challenge for the
offense coughs it up. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. On the run, it's Isaac. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll take it himself. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I love the run call here because this offense does not have to panic yet. Like, there's still plenty of time left in this football game. Stay patient. Stay true to who you are as a team. Get some first downs. Move the ball down the field. You can't get it all back in one play.
The short hands, it's Nimrod. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Brown wants to pass. He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bulls decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Wants to return it. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Fires to the big fella. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down coming up.
Brown will throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Bulls send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead.
Turning it on! And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Second down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops the throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit.
Number 37, odds of punting.
Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Leaves it with the back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Pinned back in their own end, a third and short from the 16. Brown wants to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Bulls will punt it away on fourth down.
On to kick it away.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on. Breaks into the open. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Riley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here's a heat. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Moore will throw. Hauls it in. At midfield, he's got room. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
That is just what this offense needed, man. A big play down the field, trying to score a touchdown, trying to take the lead late in this football game, but now they don't have to go super fast. They don't have to rush. Great play by this offense.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes.
Big-time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And they still hold that 2-point lead after the stop, David, now to see what the offense can do.
Yeah, and you've worked on it all week, taking care of the football, making sure you don't make those mistakes, Jesse, while still being in those clutch situations in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, defense just did their job, right? So offense, let's go out, put some points on the board, put ourselves in a position to win.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat them, a 5-point lead here in the fourth.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting a field goal.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.